Just when you think Hollywood can't get any more out of touch, they find a way to prove us wrong.
It isn't easy. None of it is.
Cynthia Erivo, the star of Wicked, is back in the headlines, but not for her acting. No, this time, it's because of her latest bizarre statements about pronouns and identity. And if that wasn't enough, Hollywood has decided she's the perfect choice to play Jesus in an upcoming production. You can't make this up. We've seen actors say some pretty wild things over the years, but Erivo's latest rant really takes the cake. According to her, it's not easy when people don't use they, them pronouns for her.
It isn't easy. None of it is. Waking up and choosing to be yourself, proclaiming a space belongs to you when you don't feel welcomed, teaching people on a daily basis how to address you, and dealing with the frustration of reteaching people a word that has been in the human vocabulary since the dawn of time. They, them. Words used to describe pedantically two or more people, poetically, a person who is simply more. It isn't easy to ask people to treat you with dignity since you should just have it because it's a given. It isn't easy to learn to grow who you are if the world around you is knocking at your door, telling you to stay in.
Now, I'm all for people living how they want, but let's be real, Hollywood is probably the best place on earth for someone like her. She's in an industry that praises every word she says, showers her with awards, and bends over backward to accommodate every identity trend they can. So why is she acting like she's constantly under attack? Let's break down what she actually said. She talks about how hard it is to wake up and choose to be yourself, and how frustrating it is to teach people on a daily basis how to address you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you have to keep reminding the entire world how to refer to you, maybe the problem isn't everyone else. And let's not pretend this is some impossible struggle. There are actual issues in the world, people facing real oppression, poverty, and violence. Meanwhile, Cynthia Erivo is in a multi-million-dollar industry crying because someone might not use her preferred pronouns? Hollywood has truly lost the plot. But here's where things get really insane. Hollywood has now cast Erivo as Jesus in an upcoming project. Yes, you heard that right. The same person complaining that society doesn't respect her identity is now playing one of the most revered religious figures in history, a role that billions of people around the world have a very clear image of. Imagine the outrage if the situation were reversed. If a Christian actor took on a role meant to represent a completely different religious or cultural figure. But of course, in Hollywood's world, tradition and respect only apply when it's convenient for their agenda. This is a classic case of Hollywood hypocrisy. They constantly demand respect for new identities and ideologies. But when it comes to something sacred to millions of people, they have no problem twisting it for their latest political statement. It's not about inclusion, it's about control. They want the audience to accept whatever bizarre ideas they push, no matter how ridiculous or offensive they might be. At the end of the day, this isn't just about one actress or one statement. It's about a larger pattern of Hollywood trying to rewrite reality to fit their narrative. They expect you to take everything they say at face value, while completely disregarding anyone who disagrees. But here's the thing, people are noticing, and the backlash against these kinds of decisions is only growing. What do you think? Is this just another example of Hollywood losing touch with reality? Let me know in the comments below.